Okay, so this is Ringwalk Media. It's Sunday morning. We're over in Preston, and Lisa Whiteside has dragged us to the gym to see her. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, good training session just boxed off, so yeah, happy.
Yeah, well, we've just watched that, and God, you're taking some punishment in that ring. You're getting ready for the 11th, aren't you? And a big fight coming up.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, fighting on the 11th in the Sonny Edwards card, which is obviously a cracking honour to be on that card. But yeah, putting the work in. Good tough spar then for me, which, thanks to Ben, he's an absolute fitness freak and pushes me all the way. So, can't question my fitness, and I know that I can be pushed to my limits.
Is he like running 100 miles in like 5 hours or something silly like that?
Yeah, he's an absolute tank. He's a monster. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, it's an absolute cracking spar for me, and it just shows that I can grind down and get in them rounds in.
Well, let's just step backwards one step. We interviewed you over in Newcastle when you got your win back after 3 years out. Tell us about that whole experience. What was it like going back into the ring after 3 years and obviously an injury as well?
I'm not going to lie, I was nervous. I think, like Mick, my coach, will admit that he's probably nervous to see me in the changing room. I think it's that worry of, have I still got it? The ring rust, is it gonna come off? Or, it's that pressure on me as well. That, so to actually get that fight done, and it was really nice, and the pressure was off then, type of thing, of my return. So yeah, I was happy.
And it was a hard fight, wasn't it? I think, how many stitches did you get? 6 in the end?
6 stitches in my eye, yeah, unfortunately. But you can't, not a mark now.
Welcome back to boxing, isn't it? Yeah. Now, obviously, you've been training hard since then. You've got a little one as well. Is it 2 years old?
Yeah, he's 2 on Boxing Day, so yeah. So I'm kept busy trying to fit my training sessions around my little boy, but, my mum's amazing. She supports me, helps me to do my runs in the morning, and if I've got any sparring, and then when my husband comes home from work, I then go training. So, we just work it around, but the main priority is my son, so whatever we do it around him.
Well, it's good to see you coming back into boxing. Obviously, ex-Team GB, and, you've been around the world boxing at a high level, amateur-wise. Obviously, as a professional, you've done very well so far. It's nice to see you back, and I think, what are the goals? Are you going to try and get up there and get to the top?
Yeah, that's the only reason why I come back, is that I want to go and get a world title for my son. Now I've got him, he is my world title, and I'd love to go and get a world title and do it for my son.
I'm going to well up in a minute. It's Sunday morning. Stop it. And you've had, like you say, we've seen you sparring this morning and working out. You're working really, really hard. You look in great shape. 2 weeks out from the fight, so it's going to be a good night. You've done quite a bit of sparring with quite a few other girls. Chloe Watson, of course. How's all the sparring gone? What's the motivation behind sort of picking your opponents? Is it each opponent got something different that you want to concentrate on?
Yeah, obviously it's good to get a varied amount of sparring, because not knowing who our opponent was going to be, and what if they're going to be southpaw, orthodox, what type of boxer they are. So it's good to change it and vary it around. So we'll get Chloe's obviously lighter than me, but she's fast and sharp, so that's good, and be able to cut off and just work on things. Obviously I just take on instruction from Mick, and yeah, we get some good spars in, got some good tough ones, like you've seen today with Ben for my fitness, and then you've obviously got more where technical, and I can work on things. So yeah, vary the sparring up. It's been good, good camp.
And of course, 11th September, isn't it, over in Sheffield? September, what am I talking about? 11th of November. It's been a very long weekend. A Probellum show. You got Sonny defending his world title. Obviously, all ex-Team GB guys. Tell us about that fight. How do you think Sonny's going to go with that one?
Like he always does go. He's just going to make it awkward, and he's just the way he boxes is it's enjoyable to watch, isn't it? And it's so, some people, oh, it's flashy, it's this, but it works for him, and, his movement, his footwork, it's fantastic. So I can't see anything but a fantastic win from Sonny.
And also Jack Bateson over there, he's going for a title, I believe. That's going to be another good fight, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish Jack all the best. Hope, he gets the win. It's going to be a good, is it for the British title? So yeah, it's going to be a big fight, and we'll be more than ready. He's always one of those lads, super fit, technically absolutely sound. So yeah, it'll be a great fight.
And there's been quite a lot of women's boxing sort of around in the last few months. Obviously, we had the Boxer all-female card down in London Arena a couple of weeks ago. We were at Katie Taylor's fight last night, and also another couple of girls on there. Ellie was on there, and Maisie Rose as well made her debut. She had one hell of a night because she was a floating boxer. She thought she was going to come on after time and ended up coming on as a co-main event for Katie Taylor on her debut. I mean, that must have been amazing.
Yeah, what a debut, you know. Could probably maybe could rattle your nerves a little bit, that, couldn't it, obviously, but I think she took it in a stride and enjoyed it. So yeah, great win for her, and obviously a cracking win for Ellie as well.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're coming over to see you on the 11th, and we're looking forward to the fight. You're looking in great condition, and we hope that you carry on the way you've started and get up there and get that world title shot very soon.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Great, nice to speak to you again.